Thespian Feast. No, I didn't make it. So far, you know, I get that it's supposed to be in the Souls-like vein. Statistically, very similar. I'm gaining what's called axioms, which are effectively souls. Apparently dodging into the enemy, like, so this is the Xbox, because for some reason it has not released for the PlayStation. It's not even, they haven't stated when they're going to release for the PlayStation. But I wanted to demo this game, and I intend to get it for the PlayStation. But anyway, dodge is B on the Xbox, I assume circle on the PlayStation. And when you attack from a dodge, you'll do an attack that apparently is more likely to knock people down. Enemies. A jumps give crazy upswings. There are large disembodied hand enemies. I'm not sure exactly what happened. It looks like some manner of crazy mutation or infection or something like that. L2, holding that as run. Left trigger, I mean. There's break tools. They sometimes have stuff in them. This is me with armor on. You start like naked, but you're in this really sleek spacesuit. One complaint about it so far is that the character sort of model and design seems really, really bland. Now that I have armor and stuff on, there's a little bit of there's a little bit of shape to it. We are kind of rail thin, but I'll grant that in super future there's probably no great desire to, or function to being good. Your weapons have special abilities that are effectively spells. You can hold nope, I hit Y and that activated the ability. It used up some of my energy, and apparently it makes things hit a little harder. You can change your weapon's special ability. So like that thing. I don't know what that is. I don't know what I just did there, but I left that in the air. Oh, that has something to do with my... So this little thing that keeps popping up, that's my Omni Cube. Oh, that's why it's a little compass ability. So it must be marking something, though I don't see how I read it exactly. See, there's two of them. I don't know about that. Okay, and this is the flashlight. So these are my Omni-Cube functions. No, do not leap to last breach. Interesting. We'll stick with the flashlight for now. Though I haven't found them yet, I'm sure there's little platform secrets and stuff like that around. It's just, it feels like that kind of game. It feels almost like a boss room. I've fought through 4 kinds of enemies so far. The hand things, which seem pretty common. They crawl out of little holes places. You can kind of see where they might show up. There's these super lithe... okay, I don't know what that is. It looks like a ghost, like in... Alright, here's one of them. See how I just knocked him down like that? Oh no. Oh no, that was an enemy of some sort. That was my fault. I underestimated the creature. So, those green guys are enemies. I don't know if they're active players or that guy looks so much like me. Alright, so I've died once. No, twice now. But I died once. I fell off of a cliff when I was trying to do a spring attack around an edge. I can't get through that door. Alright, that does a little damage. I've been investing pretty much purely in stamina. I'm a shield build guy, so I go for stamina. You have healing abilities in this game, like so. Just injected myself. They recharge based on your melee attacks, and specifically based on the leech stat of your melee attacks. This is inventory. This is my weapon. As you use the weapon, there's a bar on the bottom there. It increases, which means continued use of a certain weapon makes you better at it. And I'm thinking this skill that I've been using, called Glaive Potential, I think that may actually be innate to the weapon. Maybe it's the old Final Fantasy job class system where once I get so far through this, I will unlock the skill for use on other weapons. I don't know. I messed up because I was still in a menu or something. The animations for these guys are basically like flicking, which was kind of funny once because one did spring on me. Like I didn't notice him behind me, and I turned around just in time to see the him appear to flick me from behind. It was very funny to me at the time. Alright, was this the direction I was headed in? No. I'm gonna go back there and see if my current theory is that that green thing that attacked me, that looks so much like me, was actually my axioms or souls or whatnot. Alright, those must be my axioms. And that is that thing again. I don't know what that's about. I am pleased, very, very pleased to find that blocking attacks doesn't immediately destroy my stamina. Alright, Ghost defeated. So I assume that was my ghost. It gave me axioms. I don't know if it gave me back my axioms from before I wasn't keeping count. So far, this is the only magic enemy I've seen. He's really not that bad. Alright, see my healing thing? It's up to 3. And I have some sort of effect on me, that red effect. I don't know what that's about. Maybe some kind of bleeding or something. Maybe that's why these bugs are all around me. I haven't noticed anything like a backstab, but to be honest, I haven't really tried. Backstab mechanics tend to frustrate me a little bit because it's never like between the shoulder blades of the enemy. It's always some bizarre position. Oh, alright, here's where I died coming around the corner before. So I didn't get past this little platforming area because I tried to spook this guy and I got got. So I'm gonna try this. Alright, so watch that. That's the second time I came trying to like... Oh, well, I don't know what this effect is either. It's this crazy sort of zoom out effect. Fisheye lens almost. I do like the ups in this game. I like how you can jump. I can see you can get up there. Anyway, watch trying to dodge around corners. That almost launched me off the edge again. So far, it looks like the yellow looking boxes. Oh, when you run, it goes into fisheye lens mode. Fascinating. So far, these seem to be keys. Silo key. I remember that door. Alright, I can hear something. It's probably an enemy or so. Down in here. Yeah. Oh no! Wow. That jacked me up a little bit. Oh, there's a whole boatload up down here. Thankfully, the sword's got a little bit of arc on it. And I can kind of heal through that mistake. There are ranged weapons in this game. For the purposes... Hedron of Entropy, okay. For the purposes of character creation in this mode, all they did was give you a choice between 3 sort of loadouts. There's a loadout available. This is what I'm using, the what's called the standard loadout. It seems to be just like a mix, and it's a shield and a melee weapon. Oh, cool! I got another weapon. Oh, this is a totally different enemy I've never seen before. they don't call that fire damage, they call that induction damage. It's all very, very, nil shards, that's crazy. It's all very, sort of space and spaceship themed. But that was the first enemy I've seen that did any kind of obvious elemental attack. There are some of these areas that appear cold that doesn't seem to do anything to us. But your healing, effectively your Estus flasks, you refill that based on melee attacks. Your energy, your magic attack, or your magic bar energy, whatever, also seems to come back based on melee attacks. Thank you. When I was saying there's 3 loadouts, this is the standard one. There was one that gets a light weapon and a ranged weapon. So there are ranged weapons in the game. 9th circle. Only time I've... Oh, and your character's dialogue, or monologue, or inner whatever, is in some kind of alien language. Or I'm just terribly not knowledgeable, and they've put some kind of, like, filter on a totally earthly language that I just don't recognize. A model. Interesting. I guess we can build weapons in this game. It looks like it's just a pit, but it also looks like maybe it could be some kind of segmented stairs situation. Multiple times is bound to sophisticate the soul. Alright, so I've got 13,000 axiom. That's, I believe that's enough to get me someplace. I don't know what this does. Oh, is this... It's an elevator. Alright, that's not ideal. Your bonfires, as it were, are these little rifts, these little portals, and you can get items that allow you to prime a portal to be linked to another portal. If you do that to 2 of these portals, you can go between them. I've only ever done that to 1, so it's not very helpful. This is another new enemy. Clearly, this bridge... I can... Okay, yeah. I see you. You look like you have some sort of morphing scythe weapon, if I had to ask. Or I had to guess. And there's a theme, there's like a circus theme. I ran into a thing that said, end this circus, and it seems like all the transformations tend to make things circus creatures. Now down there, there's a big guy. He's down that way. That's the hardest enemy I've fought so far. And that's basically because he just seems to be like a high poise stability. They call that tenacity in this game. He seems to be a high tenacity damage sponge. So you just kind of Like, he did have a pattern I eventually got down, but he is the only enemy to nearly outright kill me so far. This is just a demo, and I am literally just coming off of playing both Lords of the Fallen and the Surge 2, so I've got a little I don't know, Souls-like PSD or whatnot. This looks like a fog wall, but I thought I had been in this room already. Definitely have been in this room already. Why is there a fog wall? I didn't do anything. Alright, I've got a couple of other keys from doors that I recognize, so I'm gonna backtrack a little bit, see what that gets me. Also, enemies and respawn, they seem to... There doesn't seem to be any sort of set stage reset or anything like that. It seems sometimes, and to me so far, randomly, enemies will just get back up. That was a lot of Axions. Lay there, forgotten for your inaction. There's a whole lot of stuff like that in this game. A whole lot of weird little statements like that. Hopefully they start to make sense. And they're not just what I would consider to be cheap environmental fluff to just sort of freak us out. Because I'm a little tired of that kind of stuff with... Alright, you see the vibration? That means we're passing close to the black hole. It looks like, based on the little compass in the upper left there, it looks like this happens twice a cycle, and when that happens, enemies get more powerful and they drop better loot. Looks like I can just kind of swing all day. Like I said, I invested in stamina. And the demo here starts you out at like 50 or so. 50, 60, I don't remember what it was. I know I'm over 60 now, maybe 70. And I didn't level up that much. I'm back in this room where I had that ghost. That also means I'm getting close to the rift. Oh, yep, magic guy. Should have whatever came. He just kicked me. It's funny that the little magic dude, the guys who are regularly casters, it seems, they look beefier than the more frequent melee guys. Hello. I'm having a hard time remembering if this is where I want to go. I'm guessing maybe I haven't been through here. Oh, alright, cool. Alright, so this level, which I'm grateful for. This level provides you tons of visual, like, not only warning, but excuses for enemies to show up behind you. That's okay. I'm okay with that. I felt like that was something that was kind of lacking in some of these other games. Oh, good. Okay, now I'm finally back up to where I recognize. Okay. Oh, wow. That guy almost got me. Gosh. Okay, so he had a combo that I completely didn't respect. Very tech. There's that big guy. This is back in the starting area. Where did I... Alright, so there's a rift I was at, and it's right outside of doors to what are called the silos. And I didn't have the silos key at the time, but I do now. And I'm very curious about that. Is it up? I think it was up in here. Hello, you two. I will say the combat seems a little easy so far. It is a demo. Maybe they didn't want it to be too prohibitive. Alright, here's your bonfire thing. Autosave. Consume axioms is like the packs of axioms you apparently find. I guess these aren't, these might not be dropped when you die. Okay. So I've been going pretty much into stamina totally. The weight of your gear affects your mobility. Your defenses are a straight percentage, which I really appreciate. Your shield has a different thing that your shield has a different set of defenses that you have to view in your inventory. My equipment load is 55%. My mobility seems to be 95%. I'm putting 1 point into stamina here, which, while it doesn't increase my SP, which I assume to be stamina points, which is a little sad because diminishing returns seem to be hitting me very, very early, unless stamina just maxes out at 85. Anyway, they do increase derived stats though, just like a Dark Souls game. So, I'm going to infuse user again. And this time I'm going for load. Alright, so I've gone totally into load. 20 load means this gear set that I found was like basically starting. Of course I can ditch it at any point and just go for my shield. You gotta get dressed and stuff like that. Go, go, go. You have an appointment. You have an appointment. Yes, you have an appointment. You have an appointment. Man. Alright. I was expecting my mobility to increase. Now I'm at 95%. I don't feel slow at all, but I was expecting my mobility to increase with my equipment load. Reflex seems to be like dexterity. It affects my maximum energy apparently, which is not my stamina. Oh, I'm sorry, no. It affects the damage of my officer glaive, which means they have feeds. I'll get into that in a minute. But it's also increasing my physical resistance and my energy resistance. Cognition. Seems to only basically increase physical resistance. I assume it would increase the actual damage of a magic type weapon that I would have in my inventory. Or, you know, equipped. This is increasing my nil defense, which is my lowest defense. Foresight. It also seems like another magic stat, but I'm not sure what that's affecting. Energy. Directly increases my maximum sort of magic power. Hey, what's going on? Okay. You seem to get your most derived stats off of what does not actually feed into any of your base resources and stuff. I'm at 46% equipment load. I assume that still puts me in like what would be the mid range. Oh, I got you, baby. I got you. I'll commit to that. Shh. Strength increases the damage of the officer glaive. Reflex does the same. Reflex gives me more energy resistance. I'm gonna put a point into health. Gets 8 hit points. Now, interestingly enough, you can just increase the difficulty level of the area, so it seems like it's... Hey. He wants the controller. It seems like you can freely... bonfire aesthetic things. I don't want to do that yet. Hold on, please.
You bought. How can you do that?
Alright. I apologize for the delay there. So it's not showing my... So it seems like it can't... Oh. So I've unequipped it entirely. This is what we look like. Crazy. And I think we're considered spawn, is what we're called. My mobility is 100%. I removed my helmet, and my mobility is 100%. Interesting. Equip it on a melee weapon at an upgrade station. Adds the stealth ability based on strength and reflexes. So that's going to take some exploration. Clearly. So I put on the lightest helmet. Wait, can I? What did I do wrong? Oh, I went... Okay. So I go here. I equip this. Go back. Look at my stats. My mobility is still 100%. And that's because my load is 44%, I think. Go down here. Equip the helmet. Huh. My mobility is 100%. My load is 46. Oh, I didn't check that after I leveled up.
What?
Please stop. Alright, so there's that. Now, let's look at the weapons we've got. Reflex handling. Increases reflex capabilities. I'm not really sure what that means. This... The Thespian Hook. That's less physical damage, but it's heavier. Why? I'm not sure. Okay, that's weird. It's like a foresight-based weapon. I meet the required stats, I believe, for all of these things, but... Well, it still doesn't make much sense to me. Hedron of Entropy. Range. So they don't get leech, but they've got range. Range of 10,000 something or other? That's a little weird. That's your magic weapon. Red Saber. Higher leech. Conductor. Equip a conductor to increase potential. So this has a conductor on it that's doing stuff to it. And apparently I have 8 more conductors. Huh. Good luck, guys. Lol, lol, lol. I guess you're about to find out. Baby, I don't know where your flip-flop is. You've got a flip-flop up here on the table.
Color.
Pink.
Yep.
Run. You look cute. So this looks like a funky little Morphe weapon. This looks pretty wicked. And it's not connected, so it's like a, I guess, some kind of high-tech weapon. More leech, which is interesting to me. This does fantastically more damage, though. See you. Required strength 6, bonus 80. I don't know what that's about. Oh, maybe it's a bonus of percentage or something like that. So that's like the feed or something? Foresight weapon, foresight weapon. Reflex weapon is what I'm reading here. Mainly because of the 9 required reflex and the 75 bonus. This is getting a bonus off of both strength and reflex, which Dark Souls taught us 2 feeds is better than 1 feed. But not necessarily better than 1 amazing feed. So anyway, here we are. Alright, I've used the silo key. I'm seeing some new stuff. This sort of growth. Induction melee conductor. +8. Okay. I haven't seen any of this growth before. Axions. A pattern. I4. 5624. 7947. Okay. So there's puzzles. Oh, okay, you can hop onto this thing from there. Oh, that's one of those ladies that I didn't run into. Uh-oh. Okay, I'm experiencing a little damage bleed through on my shield. So I'll have to check out the shield. I don't think it 100% blocked anything though, so that is to be expected. What is this? Ancient Warrior Shield. Whoa. So stamina regen goes higher. I guess that's stamina regen while blocking? Physical doesn't change. Energy, nil, and induction go down. Entropy and radiation increase. Interesting. And then you can offhand the Hatred of Entropy, so you can go ranged. Energy, stamina comes back pretty fast while block is up. That's a break away from the norm. They seem to be very generous with defense. Which, I gotta say, I appreciate that. Celium Rod. Who's that? Who are you? I see. Big guy. Two of them weirdly spawned up there. How is he doing that? Yeah, look, it looks like they're walking across air. But I'll tell you what. I gotta wonder. Oh, that did like 6. And it takes up energy to do. So other than like getting someone's attention, it's not something I'm very good at. Huh? Big enemies? They have emotes. Oh, the Sentinel Cross has greater stability. Which I might be okay giving up based on stamina regen. And if I were fighting magic enemies. Of differing sorts. I don't know. I'm seeing reasons to switch things around, but the physical part is the same. And so far, that seems to be the primary MO of my enemies. That's the best, man. You seem to be overly frustrated. Healing proficiency. I'm not exactly sure what this guy is. Yeah, I have to wonder if I would benefit from the same. No, God, yeah, he is tough. It's going well, Toxicology. Been a while. How are you? Oh, and you're noticing that I changed my Twitch name. I changed that to mirror everything else. It's where I've been trying to go for a while, but Twitch wouldn't let me change my name for like, it was like 2 months or something like that.
Why?
That's just how it is. Like once you create your account, you can't change your name for like 2 months. It is Stugaroo now. My Twitch account, I started out first with Chaotic Goodist, and quickly found out that is not the direction I wanted to go in, name-wise. Corrected that with everything else, and then have been waiting to get back to correct it on Twitch. Last night, I achieved that. That's the ladders in this game. They're like these interesting little tech rails. Yes. Ouch. I let her get like right behind me. Oh, enemies can hurt each other in this game. Uh-huh. I can't see what I'm doing. Oh, I'm stuck and I'm not blocking. Yeah, I think I just lost whatever. Okay, I'm good, thanks. How about you? What game is this? This is called Hellpoint. It's supposed to release for Xbox, Steam, and PlayStation tomorrow. This is a demo that is available on the Xbox and has been available on the Xbox for a little while, as well as the game can be pre-ordered on the Xbox right now. But for whatever reason, none of this is showing up in the PlayStation Store. And now the website for Hellpoint is showing that their release for PlayStation is soon. So I don't know what's going on with that. The demo is free. I'm playing this just to sort of showcase it, see how I feel about it, which is pretty good. I'll be getting this game. But I won't be getting this game until it releases for the PlayStation. is my locking on? I'm like so stuck, and I like. Yeah, this isn't good. It's. I mean, so far it's okay. It's weird. And while the animations seem a little simple, oh, it's super duper Souls-like to the point of I mean, you can mix match terms, axioms, souls. You go collect your axioms or souls after you die. Apparently you leave a ghost. That's new. That's kind of like in Salt and Sanctuary they did that, where you had an enemy that was you had to defeat it to get your stuff back. It's all space themed, which is new. We'll see what more stability does for me. And everything's all tech and stuff like that. This is the first suit of armor I've seen. Weapons kind of level up as you use them based on what you put in them. So there are a bunch of new mechanics on top of the usual Souls-like thing. Of course, they're very mysterious about what's going on, like usual. Man, when you keep getting stuck in the same part in that hallway, I hope that's something that's not Yeah, I can't move. I hope that's something that doesn't plague the game. My legs keep getting stuck in this weird part in this hallway. But there's a ton of Souls-like mechanics. Really, probably like every Souls-like mechanic. It is 2-player. It's couch co-op, which is awesome. I am not sure, actually. You might have to look that up real quick. The title of this game is Hellpoint, so hopefully that helps. Ugh. Alright. So, things that are unlike Souls. Your Estus flasks recharge with melee attacks. Your weapons have a stat on them called lead. Oopsie. Oh. Hello. There's a path here I didn't consider before. Oh, it's these guys again. Oh my god, it is a full solid floor. Oh, you can barely see the texture on it, but this isn't a glitch. This is some kind of glass or something. What they're standing on, it's some kind of, like, I assume pretty hardcore glass. Yeah, I just get down there. Can I I see the hallway off of it. I definitely don't want to take on 2 of those guys at once right now. Made the Hello Neighbor games. Really? This was made by the people who did the Hello Neighbor games. Yeah, totally different. Of course, you know, companies are allowed to do that. I will say, I mean, other than getting into details, I'm pleased so far. And they seem to be uncharacteristically generous with defense in this game, which I appreciate. You've got ranged attacks, magic style attacks, and you're in this bizarre space setting where you've got some sort of orbit, and you're passing close to a black hole twice in your orbit, and whenever you're close to the black hole, I apologize. Whatever happens twice in the orbit is not the black hole. The black hole is clearly happening right now. You see how the enemies are highlighted red? They get stronger when you're near the black hole, and they drop better loot, apparently. That was what the little tooltip said. These are the only enemies in the game. Well, except for that one lady, but I'm going to blame the hallway, too. These are the only enemies in the game that have nearly outright killed me. So far, if you've got some Souls experience, you're in pretty good shape as far as combat here. I would say it's probably a bit more forgiving. Allows you to have a slightly more casual approach than a normal Souls-like, and I think that's... I can't stress that enough. I appreciate that because it makes me feel like armor is going to actually do its job in this game, as opposed to just sort of be an accessory on top of a great sword-wielding ninja. There's plenty of platforming in this game. Platforming has gotten me once. You've got crazy ups, like you're in space, so you can jump like crazy. Yeah. Boop. Ouch. Alright, that did a little damage. So I was clearly supposed to take the ladder down, jump onto that, jump there, then take the ladder down from here. Off to another ladder. You can catch the ladders mid-jump. That's convenient. So I don't know. This is a demo. They let you choose between 3 loadouts. This was the middle, or what they called standard loadout, sword and board. There's a loadout that's apparently a heavier fighter. I don't know what they meant by that. Probably something two-handed. And then there's a loadout that was a light weapon and a ranged weapon, which is like their little magic tesseract things. When I started this little demo, I was dressed in this gear, which is a little lighter than the gear I've been running around in, and it seems to have better heat defense, which is induction. But it's got less stability or poise or whatever they call that tenacity in this game. So I started like this, and I was like, well, this is a really basic character model, which actually I'm kind of starting to appreciate now because I look sleek, which is something I feel like I've been playing Surge and Lords of the Fallen. It's very, very hard to have a sleek-looking character. Even in Lords of the Fallen, if you go the Rogue, the Agile thing, he's got those World of Warcraft shoulder plates. They're just massive. I don't know what the big, the heavy metal magazine obsession with that kind of crap is. I'm not a big fan of that. Personally, I like my heroes muscly, but light. Like, imagine The Rock, but sort of like a sleeveless hoodie, short sneakers, fingerless gloves type hero. I'd be very okay with that. Now, as far as character creation, they didn't allow us to... Yeah, everything is bulky in Lords. Everything, you're right. I mean, now when you strip him down, he actually looks pretty cool. He's got what I would call my ideal body type. What? 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 Baby. Baby, yeah. I changed you once already, but you're gonna make me change you again. Now, interestingly enough, so we are called Spawn. It is known that we die repeatedly. These are the only things about really the lore I know yet. And this is what we look like. I'm in too dark an area right now. Hold on a second. But we're like long, thin humans. Probably some kind of cyborg type thing. I'm thinking Nier Automata. Oh no! I don't know why that didn't work. Yeah. I'm thinking it's something like that. Yeah, oh no. Hi. 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 Okay, better lighting. It's like this. Graphics are a little hazy. Honestly, that's not a deal breaker for me. I've gotten to a point where I almost bitterly regard a focus on graphics. It means that there's so much more space they could have used on... Yeah, he needs to eat. There's so much more space they could have used on game mechanics or locations or whatever. So I don't care about graphics. I'm gonna go back to my somewhat heavier armor. It's more physically resistant. And physical is what I've basically been dealing with the enemies. Body module, don't know what that means yet. Mind module, don't know what that means yet. I don't care for the spiky helmet, but I do like the cape. So I feel like a ranger a little bit. Yep, so right now we're apparently like right on the black hole. Wait a second. Stop that. Why are you doing that? How do I get back up there? That's frustrating. This is like the one ladder they give and they aren't gonna let me. Oh, 1 second. What the crap are they doing? How did I do that before? That's frustrating because this door looks like it lit up. bites. Yeah, I went ahead and just got away from them. Oh. Now I'm wondering if I can goad them into attacking each other. Because, like I said, I've seen them kill each other before. Man, that should have worked out a little bit better. Oop. Lady. Oh, God. Oh, man. I will say that's a little frustrating. If your character can jump to a ledge like that, there's absolutely no reason you shouldn't be able to grab it. Okay. Hey, no. Okay, but don't climb up on me. What's going on? Did it again, though. It's a little frustrating. I don't know why I can't, like, just jump off of the ladder. Like, apparently I can Spider-Man across a whole room from the ladder. Oh, those hand things are kind of weird. Everyone can go down that hole, I guess. Let's see if you guys actually hurt each other. What's up, lady? That's a little concerning. That's even more concerning. Ah! How about you not lock on? Thanks. What? So, it was okay with me jumping sideways off the ladder then. What the crap? That's frustrating. Very Destiny-ish, doesn't turn me on. I was super duper excited about Destiny 1 back when they were talking about it. And it was supposed to be like a Mass Effect or an Anthem. But it turned into a first-person shooter. I don't care where you set it. Space, underwater, World War II, whatever. What the heck? I am not okay with first-person shooters. Especially with a hardcore PvP element, because that just means I'm going to spend the next 2 years listening to how my favorite weapons get rebalanced into not being fun anymore because someone in PvP, which I don't even play, cried. That frustrates the crap out of me. And the campaigns tend to suck because they base their entire game model on who's so desperate to prove themselves in this digital PvP scenario. Tragically, there's a lot of money in that. Activision's ruined several games, and for whatever reason, they seem to be just fine continuing on the way they were. So third person sounds cool. Is it a, do you get to make a new Marvel character, or do you have to play previous Marvel characters, like in in one of the top-down Ultimate games? Okay, so that doesn't change. I have a shield. We've just entirely stopped recognizing the shield. I was holding the shield button the whole time she was doing that. I can't tell if my my sprite was glitched out and not doing what he was supposed to do because he was stuck in the side of the hallway again, or what. Yeah, I was clearly not holding my shield up, and I was holding my shield button the whole time. Oh. That's a pity. I would have wanted to play Captain America. I mean, the hero I identify with most is Iron Man, but not because of his power set. It's because of that sort of character that was explored in the Marvel Universe, and they're not gonna do that in the game. We're not gonna watch jeez. Yeah, I'm stuck again. They make it a really long time before your stamina is allowed to recover. I don't know what that is. So I'm gonna want more stability. Yeah, I will. I have liked the Ultimate Alliance games. So, we'll see what's up. We'll see what we can do. Okay, maybe I won't be pursued by such agile characters this time. I can calm down and try to figure out what's going on with this. Alright, we'll apparently I've made it down. Well, in theory. Let's see if I screw the pooch here. I do. I gotta sort out how running works, because apparently just, like, you don't start running when you press the button. No, and honestly, I couldn't really see playing it online either. It's like something where I'm not happy playing it unless I'm sitting next to the people playing with me. Okay. Okay. What am I doing? Oh, why was I locked onto that guy? Alright, so... okay. Come on, man. Always with these platform games. Hold on a second. Hey, back off, please. Do not employ the couch as some kind of toy. The next time you're hooting at that game and calling people idiots, you're awful. Thanks, toxicology. Rub. Another word for food. Hey, what? What? My shield is stuck down all the time, Tadpole. Alright, well. This is a fine showcase of this stuff. I mean, I've got three sources clearly tuned in the station. It's reflecting one viewer, so I don't know what's up with that. But rather than risk the lowering of my average, I'm gonna hop off here. And hopefully this game comes out soon for PlayStation. And otherwise, I'll see you guys later tonight.